Hi, I'm Christina from Travels with Ted, and today we're going to run a little experiment to find out which RV holding tank treatment is best. So, as you see here, I have 5 different holding tank treatment products. We have the Porta Pack, which is what I currently use in our RV. Then we also have the Unique pods, the Oxy-Kem pods, the Aquamax liquid, and the Camco TST liquid. This was everything they had at my local RV store, and every single one of these products claims that they break down waste and paper. It says that on the packaging. So we're going to do a little experiment today to see which one actually does. So I've got 5 Tupperwares of water. Each has water in it, a tiny piece of dog poo. That's our waste. And then we're going to add a few sheets of 1-ply Scott 1000 toilet paper. That's 3 sheets. So we're going to put 3 sheets in each one. Now we're going to add the holding tank treatment to each of these. Obviously, these are typically, to be added with a few gallons of water and in a whole black tank. So I'm going to add a small portion of each pod, not the entire pod to this, so that we don't have so much chemicals for the size of the container. I'm going to put in a relative amount. All right, so I've got all the packages open, and we've got our containers with the paper and the dog poo in there, and I've labeled each of the lids. I can already tell you from opening these that the Aquamax is the messiest. It has dyed my fingertips blue, just trying to get the little seal off the top of that container, which is one of the reasons we've used these packs in the past. But we'll see which one is best at breaking down waste. So let's start. Okay, so now I've got holding tank treatment in each one of these. So I'm just going to put the lid on. Then I'm going to give each one little shake. Nothing big, just to simulate spreading it out as the toilet flushes. All right, so now we're going to let these sit here for the next 24 hours, and I'm going to come back and see which one was actually effective at breaking down waste and toilet paper. All right, so I'm back almost 24 hours later, and we've got some clear results that I'm going to show you. So I'm going to bring these up to the camera one at a time so you can see the results for yourself. So we'll start with the liquids. First, the Aquamax. And you can see in there, we still have solid waste. And I don't know if you can see the paper, but it appears to kind of be floating in there just as it was when I put it in there yesterday, not broken down. Next, we have the Camco TST. So in here, we start to see, now the color of this is orange, so that's orange liquid. The waste, if we look at it, is breaking down a little. We see little pieces. The paper still seems to be fully intact. Then next we have the Porta Packs, which I think I mentioned yesterday. These are what we're currently using in our RV. Now this one's the hardest to see because it's this dark blue color. But you can see it did start to break both the waste and the toilet paper down. Again, it's hard to see with the color, but there are big chunks in there, but it is starting to break down. Then we have the Unique RV Digest It. Not as good as the Porta Packs, still a big chunk of waste. We do see it starting to break down and piece off, and the paper is again starting to shred a little bit, still in big chunks, but definitely starting to work. And then finally, we have the winner, the Oxy-Kem packs. So if we look at this, you can see the paper is, all those little white shreds. It's really breaking down into small pieces. And the waste as well is starting to break up into tiny pieces and break down. So, it's not fully liquid, but definitely you can tell that something has happened in here, and both the waste and the paper are starting to break down. So based on our little experiment and the products we tested, Oxy-Kem is the clear winner. I also like this from a practical perspective. I like these pods much better than the liquid. You don't have to measure it. You just drop one in. There's no mess. They're much more practical to me. So both on ease of use and effectiveness, it's the Oxy-Kem drop-ins. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful and want to learn more about RVing, hit that subscribe button.